Welcome to the Sacred Circle, a podcast about all things spiritual and mystical. From magic to meditation, from consciousness to ceremony, this podcast is dedicated to all of you seekers after truth out there. This is an invitation to all of you who still believe in magic, to all of you who respect the unseen, to all of you who don't take myths, legends, and ghost stories for granted. I am your host and guide, Dr. Alex. I don't claim to be an expert, a master practitioner, a shaman, or a medicine man. What I am is a seeker after truth. Welcome to the Sacred Circle. Join us every week on Binge on This, where you can find other shows like Happy News with Perry Kurtz, This, That, and the Other, Reading Ronin, What's Hood with Forever Cabron. Looking forward to delving into the unseen with you every week.
Bottom one? Are you at least in frame a little bit? Yeah, okay, perfect. Cool. I just want to say. Okay, here we go. Now clap.
Right, ready?
No, you did. What take is it?
This is take.
Hey, everybody! Welcome back to This, That, and the Other. My name is Bryan, Tassara. Next to me is Sam of All Trades. Next to me is Zach Betterman, and we are here to let you guys know that it's time to shine. Thank you so much for checking in.
Can we turn my mic or my headphones up just a little bit?
Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up.
Hello, 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 hello.
That sounds good.
That's good.
Nice.
Cool.
Thank you guys for joining us. As always, if this is your first time joining the show, please make sure that you check out the rest of our wonderful content, such as Sam of All Trades, Happy News with Perry Kurtz, This, That, and the Other, Rule 420s, The Sacred Circle, MDK Squad Pod, and so much more. Don't forget to go ahead and try and donate to the Patreon, if possible, simply by searching Binge on this channel. You'll find all of the links in YouTube, under all our Instagram pages, and, make sure that you email us, too, because we like nudes, but we like them old school. I like old school emails.
Bushy.
Tons of bush.
I would only like nudes if they come in the form of facts.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Now, that's
Were
sexy.
they're explaining something to you statistically? Or
Well, I want it to come out on really like a classic M. dot printer. Like it's like
You gotta wait like 2 minutes for the clit.
it's their outline just in dots.
I want my Game Boy printer to print.
That's hot. That's how you know y'all had money, dog, because you guys are like, yeah, that's what I
I get
want.
a Game Boy printer.
Now, I want a
Damn.
tasteful sketching, a la Titanic. I want you tastefully.
I want
sketch-
James Cameron
to sketch you.
to sketch.
Yeah, and then send that to us
But-
through email.
But only James Cameron. If it's not him, if it's Tarantino, it'll just be
If,
feet, and we don't
it's a
want
James Cameron impersonator, we'll know. Don't come at us with fake
that. 100%.
bullshit.
His fucking janky ass avatar won't look nearly as good.
It's true. Hopefully you guys have been having a good day, man. We are back at it. Los Angeles, California is coming back to life. Traffic is back. The temperature is high. It is close to spooky time. Hit me with some spooky music.
Oh,
Oh, wow. He's getting really good at that. Spooky time. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. October is coming. But first, as always, let's go ahead and check in with the crew. Sam, how are the baby?
the baby. The baby. It's good, man. I just got back from AZ. The baby is slowly killing my insides. I have a gray hair every day that comes out.
True.
And no, man, it's good. It's good. You know, we're gonna have to get to rant here soon, but yeah, I have a couple of rants.
Cool. I mean, let's just
Well,
fucking
no, what's going on with
hit
you?
him with
What's going
some
on with you?
rant music. It's in my rants.
Oh, that's what's going on with you, rants.
Rants.
All right.
Mm.
Oh,
He's getting there.
You
All right.
right.
I'm working on
He's
it.
getting on it.
We don't have good rant music yet.
Well, yeah, that is true.
yeah, we need some.
What do you want?
We
You
need
want
metal.
this for rant music?
How's your life, loser? Tell us about your stupid baby. Dun, dun,
Your
yeah,
stupid baby.
We need some.
Tell us about your baby, dog. Tell us about your baby,
Oh,
dog.
baby's doing fine. No, she's fine. She's starting to try to talk, so that's cool.
Nuh-uh. What?
Yeah, she's going.
That's not talking. That's breathing. You're confusing breathing with
I
talking.
swear.
It's baby babbles.
It's baby babble. It's weird because when you talk to them, they look at your mouth, and it's
Oh,
like,
so they're mimicking?
yeah. But I always feel like I got something stuck in my teeth.
So that's why she's like, Zig Heil.
Yeah, she's. Say hi. Hitler was misunderstood.
No, 6 million.
Baby, no.
No, baby, no.
Baby, no.
No, baby, no. Don't do it.
Baby, we thought you were cool.
But no, baby's fine. What I'm starting to get frustrated is marketing techniques for us artists, comedians, or artists, or tattooers, or painters,
What
or
have you?
any marketing. And they're like, oh, you got social media, it's really easy. It's like, okay, here's a post, well, on Twitter, okay, here's one on Facebook, okay, here's one on Instagram, or here's one on this one, here's one on that one. No one gives a shit about that anymore, so you got to do reels. Okay, well, what song? And now I'm editing videos. Not only am I editing videos, now I got to think of viral fucking TikTok. Oh, am I going to lip sync to this? And then you just got to do everything just so you could get a couple of eyes on you. Meanwhile, you see someone who has some sort of a platform pre-existing, and they just do one little thing, and it like just dominates with the eyes. I don't know. I just got this website up. You should.
Nice plug.
jsamuelmaskell.wixsite.com/also. It will be in the description. Thank you for going on there and check out my NFTs on Rarible.com/also.
Nice.
But it's just it takes so much because Jane's dealing with the same thing too with her music courses and what she's paid for advertising. That doesn't help. She's paid for a few. None of it really helps, and it's just like, what do you got to do? It's almost like you got to like go on to other people that already have a platform and to get your name out there. There's no other way. There's no other way unless like if I grind every day, I can average 1 to 2 followers a day, and that's me grinding.
I recently, and I think I was the one who really told you to start focusing on the reels. I'm finding a bit of organic growth as long as you hitch on to TikTok stuff. If you can hop on to the TikTok songs and you use that,
that's what they always want. They want you to use what's most popular, what will get the most hits every time. Like I have like 3 reels up, and 2 of them are like popular songs. One of them's like the next episode, and the other one's like just something that was like suggested to me immediately. And then the one I picked, which was Crazy Train, has like no fucking views.
Yeah,
because it's the wrong song. They don't want it for the algorithm.
Wrong song, wrong time. Wrong, like when you post
time
it.
is so important too.
But then I looked at the time, but it's weird though because I looked at the perfect. I looked at the perfect time to drop one the other day. Dropped it, barely any views. And the weird thing is,
what day was this?
I forget. It was like
I have personally found for anyone who uses Instagram that Sunday is the best day to post.
Really,
everyone's always looking at their phones on Sunday.
Yeah,
everybody. That's the day you'll get the most likes. That's the day you'll get the most views. If you post something on a Sunday.
And the shitty thing is, it's annoying too because I'll put a piece of art up and I'll get like 40 views and like maybe 6 likes, 7 likes, and 2 comments from friends.
Yeah.
And then I post a picture of me and the baby. And
the baby.
And that's 100,
you don't post any pictures.
Well, no. Anytime I do a video or anything like that, like the views that I get on stories or anything like that, it's in the hundreds. If I post artwork, it's in the 40s. And that's the frustrating part. So it's like, wait, is that not getting on the algorithm? They can't see what I posted from the stories. You just got your icons up there.
Anything that I have that's over 1,000, it's either song based or it's hashtag based.
Yeah, hashtags are the other real thing.
I fucking hashtag. I'm killing with the hashtag. I have a hashtag list up the ass.
Hashtag list out my butt.
Boom.
But I knew I saw this one girl talk about it, and she's been garnering a lot of attention and with their little domain. She used to be an animator for Disney, like small-time animator, nothing big. What she's doing is she's finding as a viral video starts going viral on TikTok, she copies that and puts it on Instagram or YouTube stories. And she gets bam, it like automatically catches.
Yeah, it's because like the algorithms know what's hot, and if you put an exact copy, like that's the thing on Instagram Reels is they'll just straight up take people's TikTok videos that aren't on Instagram and they'll post them and get thousands of views because that's what the algorithm will put up. That's what the people will look at. It doesn't matter if
then I listened to a coder from Instagram. He said there's no such thing as like the algorithm that everyone keeps talking about.
What does he know? Of course he's gonna say that.
I mean,
it doesn't change like that. He said the algorithm is what people are clicking on. We don't have a set rule of what will be clicked on.
No shit,
I
dumb
mean, they-
fuck.
well, they
the
don't know
AI
what's-
does, you fucking retard. Of course you don't fucking know that.
Of
because all
course,
you-
the people can't know,
all you
but
did
the
was
computers.
code a part of the fucking AI.
The
You
computer's
don't know
way
what the fuck you're
smarter
talking
than
about.
us. I mean,
That's the problem. That thing is learning at such an astronomical rate,
Well,
bro.
Have
it's
you
because what
guys-
people are clicking on.
That right, but it's
It's
that
all
is
about
information
what-
that's being
it's
fed
what gets
into
liked.
That's the algorithm.
It's
So
what
nobody made an algorithm. So there's
They
no
created a machine that
but-
created the algorithm.
right. But I'm saying is like everyone's like, yeah, but their algorithm. It's like they're sitting back.
Which is even worse. They've lost control of it.
Exactly.
It started thinking on
So
itself.
we got to be
Exactly.
smarter than this damn thing. And how do we use it? How do we get
I can't even beat the machine at chess. How do I beat a thing that?
You get another machine to fight the machine.
And that's how you end up.
And that's how
in
you do
that
it. People buy
situation.
bot accounts.
That's
what
a
it
good
is.
rant, though.
You
I
buy
feel that.
bot accounts.
Yeah, I
and
was
they-
having that conversation the
What
other
they
day.
do is they automatically like and save things because when you like and save things,
I looked that up. So I looked up.
Those are how what promote you more.
There's software out there that you can set up so that when you post a video, it automatically splits it all up, puts it on all the accounts.
Yeah.
And then it also keeps talking, and you put a
Predetermined things to say
predetermined like 50 different things to say on people's accounts
for responses.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can see that with a lot of porn. Like, look at my nudes. You'll see that all.
Yeah,
over.
absolutely. We've all been in the
what's
Pornhub
what's
comments.
porn?
No, not the Pornhub comments. Normal comments, like when you go on like World Star Hip Hop and you look in the comments, and the first fucking 50 comments
Oh.
are bots,
Yeah.
and they're bots.
Oh,
That's the bots that I'm talking about. So like, I was looking into how to do it, but you need to know a little bit of coding. Like,
well, I
like
mean, if you know coding in this world, you're golden.
I'm trying to talk.
Coding
Jane
is
into
so
coding.
important now.
There's
making her learn.
there's free coding in Google.com.
Why would you make her learn?
Because, man, I don't want to fucking learn. I'm learning so many other things.
Oh, I thought it was because she was Asian. Like that's
Oh.
racist.
Right.
Well, she wants to do something at home, and I was
Tell
like,
her to get swole.
Tell her to get fucking
doesn't pay.
beefy.
Tell her she
No, no,
well
no,
if
no,
she
no.
starts up a swole OnlyFans.
Exactly. Tell her to get really swole
And then start squeezing watermelons from motherfuckers on OnlyFans.
yeah.
and learn how to
Until
code.
OnlyFans is like, no more nudes.
And learn
She
how
doesn't
to
have to be
code.
nude. She just squeezes watermelons. I'm trying to do the same thing.
She's just
too.
squeezing melons, baby.
That's a good rant. Hit him with the good rant button.
But yeah, so what the fuck are we supposed to do?
I'm on the wrong page.
Well, you just rant, That's all you can
Yeah,
do.
but
And you have to.
Good rant. Good
Wow.
rant. Good rant.
I love this guy.
Good rant.
I'm just saying, like, I talked to Jane. We talked this morning because we were like, well, what the fuck are we doing? Because she has to promote her shit too, and I'm promoting,
Yeah.
and we're like struggling. And I posted this thing yesterday. First of all, it took me 2 days to make the image, and then it took me fucking an hour to upload it onto Instagram, and then just like share it from there. But I was like, it's just not feasible. As much time as I'm putting into some of this stuff for the return, it's like there's got to be more. I got to be able to get more out of this buffalo than
You
just.
guys
this-
got to start working as a team, man. You have to build, then she promotes, and then you do vice versa. If you're doing the editing and stuff already for the videos, you should already be handling that with Jane for her thing as well, and have Jane focus primarily on being the marketing specialist.
That's what I was trying to get her to do, and I'm like, look, you're very good at editing these videos and making like cute little things. She's like, yeah, but I have no ideas for the TikTok. Like, what am I supposed to film? And I was like, boom, I gave her 3 fucking ideas off the top
So
of my
why
head.
don't you run it that way?
You-
That's
And
what I've been
then
trying to do.
You could just
Yeah.
get a giant.
I got in trouble the other day because I was having a conversation in that regard, and I was using the tone that I use with this guy, which is the tone that you use with me when we first moved in Arizona, which is basically kind of like shut the fuck up and just do it. Like
Who did you do it to?
It's
to
a-
this guy
it's a-
to get him into what he was doing, but the problem is it starts bleeding into everything else. So I was talking to Zoe because I
You were
start saying
talking to
Zoe,
her, not with her.
I start saying Zoe, and then everybody's in there like, so his baby? And it's like, no. So I was talking to my old lady the other day, and I was like, this, but da-da-da-da-da, and I don't understand. She was like, hey, hold on. She said,
First of all,
you can't talk to me like that. She was like, I'm not Vetterman.
Atta girl.
You can't, I'm not stupid. I'm not something like that. And I was like, hey, I bet that's how Jane felt every day of her life. I told that. I was like, you think that shit's bad? I was like, you think that's bad? I was like, the conversations that they be having makes me so like, I'm always like, oh, that poor girl. You know what I'm saying? But I was at the same time, I was like,
she
you know,
pushes back.
well, exactly,
She
but
pushes
that it
back.
builds, right?
gotta
Like the
fight.
Jane that we knew from 5 years ago, like doesn't really exist anymore. She's
No.
still there, but she's like a completely different,
Yeah.
stronger person from having to go through that with you. And
But
it's
you got to
just
have a
kinda
girl that's like a little insecure.
and
some
you
of the-
posted some gay shit the other day about the house, and you were like, "Peace and love," and I was like, "Who the fuck is this motherfucker?" I was like, he got a little baby, he got a little house now. He got a little lady now. And he's like, peace and love, guys. I'm back in Arizona.
Peace and love, man.
The beautiful house I built for my family, bro.
Yeah, okay, it was
back
changed
from
my
Cali.
life.
Yeah. I office side grind.
I
had to put it out. Can't wait. He's making little jokes. Oh, we have to get Zoe on Instagram because she's far behind. Peace and love. Oh, I've come back as a changed man. Hit me with some Beatles. No, that's how we get canceled. Don't hit me with some Beatles.
We all live in the LS of
They're gonna get that letter. They're gonna send us that letter real quick.
But I had to throw a joke in there.
But I think it's very interesting, right? Because, as someone who does like to grow and learn, and who has always been, Sam has always been like, even after the first, he was like, yeah, obviously I want to find someone to marry. Maybe not marry, but someone that he would like to spend the rest of his life with because, what I'm saying, he's French.
Wait,
and he's a lover. You know what I mean?
Someone who goes, I don't want that, is very, first of all, closed-minded, one, and just not open to anything in the world.
So I always thought that was very interesting, you know what I'm saying? Because, Sam has that ability where he could go out and just smash hoes for the rest of his life. But at one point
That
or
would've
another,
been fun.
Sam was like, you know what, dog? I just can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, settle down. And so, that idea coming full circle and Sam, being now a guy who's a little bit more in touch with his emotions, a little bit, not as fucking cold and broken, and now he's got a little baby.
I'm cold and broken.
Oh, we're all hella cold and broken. That's we were just broken the whole time, bro. And so it's very nice. So I was telling her, and I was like, I think it's funny because we're a few years in front of what you guys were dealing with. I remember, there was y'all would have some arguments. And some fucking blowouts, and you would just be like, I don't get it. I'm just telling her to change everything about how she thinks, and I'm just trying to rewire her fucking brain, and she keeps fighting me on it. And I'm just like, dude, things you're different. Your brain works different. But it's very. I was like, that's very interesting.
That's
I was
funny.
like, you guys are, and I'm very happy and I'm proud, and regardless of it, just going there and you having to leave, it's there. We have a full story now, and it's beautiful in its own sense of being leaving broken and then coming back a little bit better. And it's we did it. At the end of the day, it's we did it. And now you get to go home and you got money, you got everything and all this and the baby. And it's that's nice. People can see that growth in you when they talk to you now. They're like, look at this guy. He's a different dude. He came back as a different man. And it's what a good story. Hit me with a good story button.
I came back as a broken man.
All right, that didn't work.
Well, that's okay.
Good story button.
I like that.
That was quite a fucking
story.
rant.
That's not my rant.
It was rant full.
I need this ad to end before you can play
You're
that.
good. Hey, real quick, fuck Spotify. Here's the thing, right? I would rather die than give you money, Spotify. I would rather close the app and restart it every time a commercial comes on just to fucking spite you. Fuck you, Spotify.
Why do you hate Spotify so much?
Because they charge me money and they shuffle everything.
So does Netflix, and so does Apple, and so
I
does
steal that too.
Hulu.
Fuck you, Netflix.
Fuck you, Netflix.
Fuck you, Netflix.
What you got? Everybody's borrowing their shit.
And then the graphics come up.
3
this
people
season
actually own
on
Netflix.
I don't pay for Netflix.
This,
either.
that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. And the same thing should be for Spotify. Wonderful fucking tactic, though, when you really think about it, because it's all the music that I want at the touch of my fingers, they're absolutely, but we're going to shuffle it, and we're going to fuck it up, and we're just going to throw everything through. Oh, telemarketer? Nice.
We should put them on.
All right,
Crank
so,
Yankers. What the fuck was I about to say?
I don't know, but I'm looking at the time, so let's keep real quick. So here's my rant. I met someone who didn't like Rocky 4 the other day.
Yes.
That's a good Rocky.
Here's the thing,
it's
too.
The
Here's
best
the thing, too.
Rocky.
They prefer Rocky 3.
I mean,
don't I mean me? Don't I mean?
Hello?
What's happening?
You indicated online that you're interested in how to get up to $5,000.
You're not real.
The homeowner.
You're not real.
Your life is a lie. Hey.
They call twice like a real person.
Okay.
Like a real emergency.
Yeah, dude. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine being American?
Who's this person?
Someone that shouldn't be thinking that. The motherfucking motherfucker.
Now, do they like it because it have how absurd the third one is?
Here's the context that I understood. Right?
And I did like in the third one how he had that running tracksuit and the Lamborghini.
Is the question
or Ferrari?
the third one if the question here is, does the third one fit well within what it is? Sure, I love it. You're not gonna go wrong with fighting Club
the fifth
T.
one
Who
sucks.
doesn't
love
it?
Mr. T?
Who doesn't love Mr. T?
Who doesn't
right?
love Mr. T?
But if you're gonna
Great
sit
guy.
there and tell me objectively
That the
you
third
prefer
Rocky
the
is
third
better than
Rocky
the
over the
fourth
fourth Rocky,
No. Yeah.
that's crazy.
That's
talk,
crazy.
right?
And
That's
what about
communist
the fifth one?
talk,
What do you
right?
think? What do you think the fifth one ranks in those?
Oh,
That's the one with the Rocky Balboa one where he comes back.
No, that's
or is
the
that one with the white kid that he
the,
teaches?
the white
Tommy?
kid that he teaches.
I think I
That
would have
sucks
been
more than the third one.
I think I would have left her if she said that she liked it.
You know
Rocky
which-
5 over Rocky.
You know, wait,
Yeah,
all right.
that's when you're
So
like,
what's
no.
what's your Rocky order? Because I think
for me,
Like, how do
here's
they
how the
rank
best
for you?
Rockies go, dog. It's 1, 2, then you skip 3, you go to 4, then you hit 3, then you go to 5, and then you go to Rocky when he comes back and he fights, and then you go to Creed, and then you go to Rocky 2.
Well, yeah,
And then Creed 2.
and that's you're only doing that order at that point because, like, technically, a better movie would be these newer movies, theoretically, but because of nostalgic factor and stuff like that, like,
Dude,
yes,
but even Rocky 2 still like holds up.
I
Like,
like Rocky 2 more than Rocky 1.
well, because he wins.
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
And Rocky 1's a little old and it's kind of dated at this point. It's kind of like when you look at Rambo and you like explosions, and then you go to the first one, and you're like, dude, this dude's in the forest half the time with a
Yeah, but
snapsack on.
Rambo's good though.
Well, First Blood, I mean.
You think
I mean-
Rambo holds up as much as it?
The second one
I
is
love
the
First
one.
Blood.
I think First Blood's good. I think First Blood's real good. Have you seen First Blood?
I haven't seen any.
Have
of
you
the,
drawn
I haven't
First
seen
Blood?
any
You
of
haven't
the
seen
Rambo
any of the
films.
Rambos?
I haven't
They're
seen
good.
any of the Rambos.
I like them.
I think they're really good.
I know he's in the zeitgeist enough that I know Rambo and I know references and I've seen like clips.
Yeah.
But I've never sat down and watched First Blood.
First one's a little dated.
First one's dated, but I
Yeah,
rewatched
yeah,
it.
he's going to save dudes who were
No,
POWs
that's the
in
second one.
Vietnam. Oh, that is
The first
second
one, he
Hold off before.
the first
I
one.
haven't seen this movie, but let me tell you about it.
No, the first one. He's a Vietnam vet, and he goes to go see his one of his friends that died. He wants to go see the family, or something like that.
To go visit him because he died from orangeade. He died from Kool-Aid, the shit that they sprinkled on the
Napalm.
It's some type of mustard.
Agent
poison.
Orange.
There it is. Thank
Agent
you.
Orange.
Oh, so not napalm.
It's basically a chemical that like gave you cancer later, and like,
Yeah,
a
she
lot
was
of people died.
Really horrible.
Is this a real thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of the army people of our side like
lot of
got
the vets
sick.
got it.
Yeah, they got fucking
Because they would drop it right on them.
I mean,
te-
they were handling barrels. Of
Yeah,
it.
that was. What can you do at that point?
So
Yeah.
he goes.
I mean,
he goes through a town. He goes through a town to go say hi to the family, whatever. They tell him, hey, fuck off, whatever. And he's like, okay, cool. I'm going to be Sylvester Stallone and very moody, and I'm going to walk through this town and get the hell out of here. And as he's walking through town, the sheriff sees him. He's like, hey, get the hell out of here. And he's like, I'm just walking here. And then he's like, I don't like the way you look because your hair's long. And then
they hunt him in the forest.
yeah, and then he's like, and then he has like PTSD.
we were just kids, man.
Yeah, and he has PTSD and shit. And
Fuck,
like,
you couldn't find his leg.
That's Rocky. That's Rambo. That whole thing's that back end of it is Rambo. When the guy comes by and he has the mustache and he stops and he says, "Where you going?" He's like, "I'm gonna go get a grilled cheese." And
Gonna get a grilled cheese, man.
he's like, "Yeah, that's Rambo."
Let me give you a list.
and then from Rambo 2
Yeah.
on was a propaganda movie of him just like
fighting basically. It was essentially like it was.
We need
it
you
was
back,
Rocky
Rocky.
4 because in
Rambo.
Rocky 4 he stops the Cold War.
Oh, Rocky, yeah.
Right? So like
Yeah.
Rambo 2 and on is basically communism, like fighting
Fighting
Vietnam.
communism.
Like if you actually see
the
funny
Cold
enough,
War.
Rambo 2's opening has this is a shout out to the Afghanis and the Taliban of
What was
Because
the first Rambo
Afghanistan.
called?
Rambo First Blood? No.
First Blood. The first Rambo is First Blood.
Wasn't First Blood Rambo 2?
No. First Blood is the first Rambo.
What's Rambo 2?
Rambo.
And it came out in
Then that's when they Rambo. They messed up. They totally messed up.
1982.
And that's why it was kind of like a weird
Yeah.
thing when they released the second Rambo. And
I prefer Rambo 2 over Rambo 1.
they're different movies to me. They're
As a
completely different movies. Like they're the
Like the
same.
first
They're,
one
they're
feels like an
supposed
art
to be.
film.
Yeah, the first one was like this brooding. It's like it was like an indie movie.
That ending
Yeah,
was weird. Though.
Yeah.
that's what it sounds like.
It was like an indie movie. They not a lot of money. The most money they spent on that was probably
The helicopter
the
scene?
stunt. Yeah, the stunts and helicopter. Yeah.
Pardon me.
And having just like trucks with the army people there. But the second movie was like, oh no, now he's got a budget, and now he's going overseas, and we're shooting fucking like.
Yeah, it was like Wayne's World 1 and then Wayne's World 2.
Well, it's called technically what they're called is First Blood, and then Rambo First Blood Part 2, and then Rambo 3.
Rambo First Blood Part 2.
First Blood second time.
And then 2008 is just Rambo.
That one's good. That one's a
then-
great
Yeah,
one. That 2008
so
one's.
fucking good.
2019 Rambo 5 Last Blood.
That was
one's
cool.
okay.
It was cool.
That one's all right. It had this like Mexican cartel thing vibe going. I just didn't. It just felt really
He was scary.
stupid.
He's scary.
And that girl was just horny for him the
She
whole
was.
time. It had that Transformers like 6 one with Mark Wahlberg and that horny teenager vibe.
What is that?
Which
just-
movie it was?
No, I know, but
they
why?
just be doing that in Hollywood, man. They have
No,
an older
they cast
action hero,
it
and they have
wrong.
I think it's in the zeitgeist. I think if you look at all the porn channels on YouPorn, Pornhub, XNXX,
He said it's in the
all-
zeitgeist.
X-Hamster.
He's not wrong.
The top things are
He's not-
stepsister, stepfather,
He's not wrong.
top.
I mean-
and it's all the flyover states, the Midwest. If you look at it statistically.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's
Yeah, it's
who
like
they're
Iowa
making.
daughter gets railed by her stepdad. It's like that's really specific.
They make movies for Middle America. That's the whole. Do you know how many people there are in Middle America?
Here's the
a
thing, too.
lot, and they have a lot of money they want.
So I'll end my rant by saying this: I respect everybody and their movie choices, but if you prefer Rambo 4 over Rambo 3,
Rocky 4.
Rocky 4.
3 over Rocky 4.
Yeah, if you prefer Rocky 3 over Rocky 4,
There we go.
Fuck you.
You know, Jane hasn't
We got issues.
Jane hasn't seen any of the Rockies. I made her watch all the Rambos.
Not the Rockies.
Not the Rockies. Yeah, she wants to. And because I'm like Creed, she's like, let's watch Creed. I'm like, no, we got it. There's a lot to get to before Creed.
Oh, honey.
And I was like, you want to watch me cry? Do you want to watch
Yeah,
me?
you want to actually see me care?
You want to see me watch a movie?
Like,
and
I watched
bawl?
my baby be born, but you want to watch
You wanna see me
really
cry,
get
babe?
emotionally connected?
Yeah, when he talks about
This is
falling down
Yeah.
and getting up,
And and Rocky 6?
and all the Rockies.
Oh, yeah, when he's always talking. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah.
There's always an inspirational quote time.
I love Rocky 4. It's so fucking good.
That one's good. That one's so 80s. It's so good.
I know. It's
know.
so fucking good.
Dolph Lundgren, man. What a
What
specimen.
a fucking
What a-
monster.
I follow him on Instagram.
He's so cool.
His family, they're all like
all monsters.
fucking beautiful. Like,
Because of the
Vikings.
because of the COD.
The what?
Hit me with some COD music. we met. we met some great dude who got us the weed, by the way. Shout out Adrian.
Oh, dude,
his
what a
real
guy.
name is Adrian.
Okay.
He was a dude. Adrian. Of course we hit him with it. But he was this very smart guy and he was this intellectual dude. And he was very nice. And so, Adrian told us a story about the COD and how you could basically backtrack all of the world's problems
to the cod fishing industry.
And he proceeds to tell us this incredibly long story about the
man,
Norwegians and the
it was
Finlands. And it was
bananas.
wonderful. And like, he was like, he's like, so yeah, that's why, and everything. So, and I was chilling there and I was like, oh man, that's kind of crazy. And we were high as fuck off the Humboldt.
Oh,
we were high as fuck.
High as giraffe horns.
And there were chickens and shit. We were eating tomatoes off the vine. Like, we're living some
Off
real
the
monkey
chickens.
man shit.
Bro,
Yeah. And it was so great. And I sit there and I'm like, whoa, it's kind of crazy, man. Like, and he was like, and I was like, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, you can blame the COD for, like, the Holocaust. Like, you got... I was like,
And he goes, yeah, I suppose you could.
you could. And I was like, that's crazy, dog. I was like, you can blame everything on the COD, dude. Like,
Everything.
suppose
Wait.
so.
Oh, it was so great.
Your girl comes in and she's like, babe, I cheated on you. And you're like,
Because of the
Those
COD.
God
Blame the
damn
COD, baby.
God.
All right, what's your rant, dog?
Oh, man. You ask the nicest guy what he's mad at, and he has nothing for you. I don't know,
It's like,
man.
Bob Ross, what are you mad at?
Bob Ross, what are you mad? Well, I saw a little tree, and it wasn't as happy as I thought it could be.
Nice.
I had to paint a little bit of happiness into him, but he was still sad.
It's starting to turn to Caitlyn.
Yeah,
Jenner
now I'm
over there.
starting to get confused.
Oh, you seem, yeah.
Sure.
Well,
If you just whisper softly enough into the mic, it could be a number of any people.
Yeah, isn't that Bob Hope? No, Bob.
Sounds more like Bob Seger.
Bob Seger. What's his?
Well,
You see there.
Now-
No, that's Ronald Reagan.
No.
We got some Ronald Reagan right there. Well,
hello, my fellow Americans.
There's nothing you want to
Mr.
rant about.
Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
No, that's
There we
Nixon.
go.
Yeah.
no, that was Reagan.
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 You said
Reagan
Nixon.
told him to bring the wall down.
Yeah. Nixon's like,
Wait, who defeated
I
the
am not a crook.
who defeated the Mongols?
That was definitely Nixon.
That was Nixon, right?
That was
The Mongols?
the Mongolians.
Kind of crazy. There's this like I don't want to. Okay.
Wow.
So you got nothing to rant about.
Man, you know, there's not enough free healthcare.
Okay.
I can turn into Bernie Sanders.
Shit's not easy enough.
I can turn into Bernie. Yeah, right? Exactly. I'm a white man in America. How are things not easier? What happened?
That's a rant.
Things used to be so easy for us. No,
Culturally, I'm
hang
supposed
on.
to stop that.
Hang
But
on.
theatrically,
No.
it's beautiful.
Wait a second. I'll never forget when my buddy we were both in college. He's a blonde guy, and he calls me up and he's like, "Dude, my acting teacher just said the saddest thing to me today." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "She said, there's no more roles for you in Hollywood. You should just give up.
Whoa.
There's no more roles for a straight white blonde male in Hollywood. They're not giving them to him anymore." And I went, "It's about damn time."
That's crazy. So you're just mad at being white?
Well, I mean, I win on being, Jewish and pansexual, because while, it's not cool to be out now, it will be.
I mean, it's pretty cool to be out now in
It's-
California.
I mean, yeah, but they still will pay an LGBT actor less than a straight actor.
Oh.
Proven
By who?
by science.
Prove it.
They're like, they give
Prove it.
They give LGBT less work. After Neil Patrick Harris came out as gay,
Really?
they stopped paying him as much, and they stopped hiring him as much.
I don't know. He seems to be doing pretty
thought he was
well.
doing
I mean,
great,
he's-
dude.
he's
making
he's
really good money.
he's
just
hosting
hosted fucking.
Yeah, he's doing
Hosted
awesome.
what?
He hosted the
I don't know. Fucking Emmys or global.
one of
He
those
hosts
shitty
the
fucking shows the
Tonys
other
a lot.
day.
He hosts the Tonys a lot, but that's
Why are you saying the Tonys
Theater.
are inherently
But
gay?
why do
yes,
you,
I am.
That's fucked
You're
up.
saying theater
Also,
isn't inherently
by
gay?
the way, there's this theory that gay people walk faster. What?
And wait, and
I
kinda-
I walk slower than shit. So
You're
that
not-
Can't
I
be.
mean,
If anything,
Do you
I
mean
think in this
full-blooded
industry,
gays?
I think in this industry, if you say like, you know what, I'm not down with gays. I think that will get you no job, as opposed to saying
I
I'm
think
cool
you
with
may
gays.
you
I mean,
probably
that'll
get more
definitely-
work, honestly, because people
Yeah.
will come out of the work.
I just
to
think
support
it
you.
shouldn't even fucking matter as long as it's
Maybe-
for you the role. But
maybe
like,
it's changed.
I think Neil
Hopefully
Patrick
it
Harris
has.
walking into a very liberal industry room and they're gonna give a shit
When-
if he sucks dick or not.
When's the last
I
time you
don't-
saw him in anything?
That could be him. He has
Yeah,
those
he
kids.
can make that.
He
po-
does
can
have
make a choice.
He does have a family now, so
He-
he.
I mean, he's
and
super
he's got,
rich.
He's got so much money off of like How I Met Your
Nobody's
Mother.
working.
Yeah, why would he want to work?
Syndication. No, I mean,
Who's working? That's my thing. Is like everything's shut down. Nobody's got roles. Everything is superhero
I'm not
tentpole
saying
movies.
I'm not. Well, that's also true. I mean, that has also ruined the industry of the superhero movies.
No, it's seriously like if you're
But-
not in one of those movies, it's just like you're going to be in some indie movie or Netflix thing.
That's
or,
all it is now.
I see very great actors now
doing
in TV
Netflix
shows.
and Hulu stuff
just
now.
shitty small roles. Like I'm like, hey, that's
Yeah.
so and so with the one line.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so crazy that they're going back to net to TV. Back in the day, 20 years ago, if you did shit like that, your career was dead.
So
like,
as for
You went
newer
to TV to die.
actors walking into that shit, and you're reading a line next to the guy who's been doing it for 10 years, and he's the same age as you, and you're like, oh shit, like I have I think it's just harder now. There's less work and more people.
Also, yeah. There's a lot of problems. There's a
So,
lot of
gay
problems.
people don't walk faster than normal people. I just need to reiterate this. You don't walk faster because you're gay. That doesn't, there's no statistical information.
Is it because they walk like this? Like
I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that. No. What a crazy thing
Who
to
said
say.
this?
I don't want to say who it is.
Usain Bolt?
No, it's
He
my,
would know who's fast.
No, it's my old lady.
She says gay people walk faster?
Yeah. it's-
Really?
Why? I don't know.
For what?
What do you mean for what? To be gay, I
All
guess.
right.
Like I don't know.
No, like
to everything.
That's
to
just
everything.
that's just that just burst this huge bubble in my mind because my dad is always the fastest walker in our house.
Whoa.
Oh, and your dad liked to wrestle. And everyone knows people who wrestle are gay.
Yeah, deep down.
Hell yeah.
Deep down.
Hell yeah.
Is that why?
So I was wrestling the other day.
So he's a self-hating Jew and gay.
You know, theoretically,
Cool. Dad, come out.
My old lady is the one who did the Rocky IV thing, and she says her old man.
Figured
her
that.
old man doesn't like Rocky IV. He stops before even watching Rocky IV. He just stops at Rocky III.
Well, Mark is an interesting dude.
I love Mark. Mark's like, yeah, stop it.
Well, I mean, that could be, you never know. That could be because, somebody in his past that he.
I think he's just in love with Mr. T.
No, because why would you avoid a movie? I would avoid something when it reminds me of somebody or something.
He hates the 80s, probably. It reminds him of the Cold War.
Yeah, maybe he's like, hey, I want to do cocaine every time I see this movie.
I remember when the wall was
I want to do
still up.
steroids and run around a track.
Yeah, I want to have long hair and a big dick.
Yeah, I want to be Dolph Lundgren. What if he just doesn't like Dolph Lundgren?
I would love.
What if his past girlfriend got fucked by somebody that looked like Dolph Lundgren?
What if his
I
past
can't watch
girlfriend
that.
got fucked by Dolph Lundgren?
Exactly.
There we go.
I can't watch that movie.
Universal Soldier came down and was all, pa-bam!
The Universal Soldier. Ridiculous.
He-Man.
All right.
Deep cut.
Master of the universe.
All right, so today's show is brought to you by the letter C, which stands for Cambiance. That's right, you may have forgotten about them, but we haven't. CANBIANCE, the premier provider of CBD products in the greater Los Angeles area. Everything's all natural. They work very closely with several cannabis clubs out by UCLA. Ugh, that was a mouthful.
That was a mouthful.
And it's because I'm not taking my CBD. They have it available in topicals. They have it available in gummies. All you have to do is search them at CANBIANCE, Cambiance. Thank you very much, Cambiance. Hit me with that sexy applause, dog. Nice. So, today, guys, we're going to be taking a visit back to a good friend of ours that we haven't visited in a while. You can head out whenever you're ready, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have about 30 minutes, so worst case scenario, yeah, that's perfect. So, our good friend Vincent D'Onofrio has been tweeting recently.
Nice.
Yeah. As we know, Vincent D'Onofrio is our spoken word expert for the Binge on this channel. He is a poet laureate, and we really do enjoy, his stuff. You can actually leave that music on. That's actually perfect. Recently, Mr. D'Onofrio has been quite active on his Twitter, promoting his book, Mother, available on Amazon, guys. It's filled with tons of stories, tons of weird, interesting spoken word things that just really just make you go, I wish this was read over a trap beat. And so, by Vincent D'Onofrio. So, unfortunately, until Vincent D'Onofrio gets back to us, make sure you guys tweet Vincent D'Onofrio when you see this video. Tell him that you want to hear him read his spoken word over trap beats. And so today, I just want to go over a few pieces that Mr. D'Onofrio recently tweeted that I find personally.
I think these are like hidden messages that he wants to say, but he can't say.
That was always your thing since we started doing it. And I kind of agree with it, but I also, after reading Mother, which got stolen when the laptop got stolen because it was in the bag. Yeah, it was such a bummer, dude. So I have to order a whole brand new.
Or through the kindness of Vincent D'Onofrio's heart, he could send us one.
I don't care. Actually, I also got to buy a copy of Lil Sticky available on Amazon.com, where you guys can go check out. If you got little kids over there on your own as well that are driving you crazy, go check out Lil Sticky, man. We are going to get a link tree set up so that everybody has their thing in a link tree.
That's
and
my
we'll
next
click
step.
That thing. We're going to get that figured out, but y'all bear with us. Check it out, Lil Sticky, when you look up Mother. But so this one right here, I don't know what to call it. But I'm just gonna, we're just gonna do it, okay?
Right.
And this is Vincent D'Onofrio tweeted this,
Hey.
and he did it 5 days ago, 9/16/21 at 5:01 a.m.
Nice.
Talking over the ocean, we hear our screeching conversations. Existing for us is a deep, deep down love. Us and endless amounts of paintings that reach your way back. Many tides we fly high.
We fly high.
I nipped a French fry.
French fry.
Wouldn't you?
I would.
A thinking bird, a devious bird. We look
at the bird.
I nipped a French fry. wouldn't you?
I would.
Yet only goes by the sea.
Squaw.
That was a tweet 5 days ago by Vincent D'Onofrio at 5 a.m. in the morning. Wow, he's so weird. So Sam, what do you derive from that secret message of Vincent D'Onofrio?
Let me see it real quick.
I'll just
Let me see if I can read it again. Do it again.
What do you think? That's your first time doing the Vincent D'Onofrio bit. I can't believe you've never seen that before. Yeah, what do you think Vincent D'Onofrio's trying to tell us?
Well,
It's so good to have another Vincent D'Onofrio episode. What do you think?
what do I know Vincent D'Onofrio?
What do you think that means?
Well, he's telling us about the fries.
No, he's saying
birds.
humans are talking too much. Humans are squawking birds.
Oh, that's a deep cut. Talking over the ocean, we hear our screeching conversations. Existing for us is a deep down love. Us in endless amounts of paintings that reach way back many tides. We fly high. I nipped a French fry, wouldn't you? A thinking bird, a devious bird, we look, yet only gulls by the sea.
Yeah, so we're birds just being dumb birds. We're dumb birds.
Huh. So we are the bird.
I thought,
And I would nip a French fry.
yeah,
wouldn't you?
I would nip a
nip
French fry. That was a good one, Vincent D'Onofrio. All right, let's switch up the beat. I got two more because good things come in
All
three.
right, I'm outie.
Whenever you got to go. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam, Dirty Dick Maskell, hanging out in the studio. Go check on this, baby. Thank you so much, guys. Where can they find you, Sam?
Oh, you guys can find me at _Sam of all trades. That's my Twitter and Instagram handle. And now I have a fucking website.
Website.
A website. I don't know the fucking website by heart because I didn't want to pay for the domain. So it's like one of those jsamuel.com, Wix,
Monstrosities.
something, and Zozo. Yeah.
All right.
So it'll be in the description. I'm going to send that over to Bryan to put in the description.
Sounds good.
All right, guys.
Do you have anything for this?
Shit, no. I used to have my cigarette.
I do.
things,
All right, yeah.
do
If you want
cigarettes.
to, you have a little bag, don't you?
I will.
All right,
I'll-
go.
You got a little baggie?
I can point you in the right direction.
All right, cool.
I can point you in.
All right,
Well,
later,
tell
guys.
him because he's got to go.
Well, come here, Bubby. Come here.
He's gotta
Come
say
here, Bobby.
goodbye. He has a thing where he says
Goodbye.
goodbye to people. It's very weird that you have to say goodbye to him. it's like a control thing.
Right next to the sink, there's a little cabinet that pulls out. Ziploc baggies in the back of that.
Yeah, and just throw in what you need on that. Sam Maskell out in the studio. Hey, all right, you ready?
Yeah.
You ready for this one? All right.
Hit me with it.
Okay, so this is okay. So all right, on the 14th of September at 7:25 a.m., Vincent D'Onofrio tweeted the following. All right, here we go. This one's a good one.
Very fluty.
The roach doesn't come when it's called, they only move intentionally. Their needs are what drives them. Roaches are blind to anything but necessity. Thank God they are so small, so you see I'm not alone, said the curious great white shark. Although it is comforting, I am big. The roach doesn't come when it's called, they only move intentionally. Their needs are what drives them. Roaches are blind to anything but necessity. Thank God they are so small, so you see I am not alone, said the curious great white shark. Although it is comforting, I am bigger. Huh. The roach doesn't come when it's called. They only move intentionally. Their needs are what drives them.
Their needs are what drives.
Roaches are blind to anything but necessity. Thank God they are so small. So you see, I'm not alone, said the curious great white shark. Although it is comforting, I am bigger. That's crazy.
Bigger.
The roach doesn't come when it's called. They only move intentionally when a roach wants to move. Their needs are what drives them. Roaches are blind to anything but necessity. Thank God they are so small. So you see, I'm not alone, said the curious great white shark. Oh, wow. That's kind of cool, man. That's a really cool one, I think, personally. So you see, I'm not alone, said the curious great white shark, although it is comforting I'm bigger. I don't think there's too much. I don't know. It's interesting. Like,
it's comparing a roach to a shark.
I think it's almost like talking about minorities. Like, I am in the sense of, like, if you were to be like, thank goodness that they aren't bigger and stronger and think bigger, because otherwise me as a great white shark would be in danger as well.
Oh.
The roach doesn't come when it's called. It moves intentionally. Their needs are what drives them. Roaches are blind to anything but necessity. Thank God they are so small. So in their current state, thank goodness that minority is so small. Otherwise, if they were bigger, they would be just as equal to me, the great white shark. Wow, that's me. What do you think?
No, I'm here for that.
That's pretty dope, right?
I'm here for that.
I like that. I hope we don't get him canceled. All right, here we go. Last one. Switch it up on me. Here we go. To the seagull, but no, which one was it? Oh, here we go. So on 9/11, Vincent D'Onofrio tweeted the following at 9:42 a.m. Oh, something just... Oh, your headgear for that's hot. Twist it off. Twist it off.
Just drop it. Let's see.
Vincent D'Onofrio, 9/11 at 9:42 a.m.
Vincent on 9/11.
Listen, Bigfoot, don't hate me because I'm not attractive. Know this, I have family just over there in that shack. Take out box who loves me very much. It ain't easy. Big feet every which way. Hunted, I do no hunting. When's the last time you've seen me drag my prey away? Never do no hunting. It ain't easy. Big feet every which way. Hunted, I do no hunted. Listen, Bigfoot, don't hate me because I'm not attractive. Know this, I have a fam just over there in that Shake Shack. Take out box who loves me very much. It ain't easy. Big feet every which way. Hunted, I do no hunting. When's the last time you've seen me dragging my prey away? Never do no hunting. Do no hunting. On 9/11 at 9:42 a.m. Listen, Bigfoot, don't hate me because I'm not attractive. Know this, I have a fam just over there in that Shake Shack. Take out box who loves me very, very much. Ain't easy. Big feet every which way. Hunted, I do no hunting. When's the last time you've seen me drag my prey away? Never. On 9/11, listen, Bigfoot, don't hate me because I'm not attractive. Know this, I have a fam just over there in that Shake Shack takeout box who loves me very much. Ain't easy. Big feet every which way. Hunted, I do no hunting. When's the last time you've seen me dragging my prey away? Never. These actually go really hard. Like, if you fill this in, this would go dumb hard. Like, I'm gonna fill it in a minute, but that's crazy just to read it. This sounds like something Little Dirk would write. Like, I got my fam just over there in that Shake Shack takeout box who loves me very much. Isn't he weird? Isn't Vincent D'Onofrio so cool and fucking weird?
But tell us what you think in the comments.
So weird, guys.
Yeah, no, it's very interesting. It's very interesting.
It's cool that he does stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued by his writing style.
It's very neat, man. And it, like I said, or like Sam said, I think there's like a certain like
hidden meaning behind him.
Yeah, like
I mean, if you start thinking about it like that, you can just like go all kinds of ways with it and be like, wow, this probably means that and that. But then we start sounding like English teachers.
Listen,
what did Robert Frost mean when he said?
Sometimes it's just a blue fucking lamp.
Sometimes the band's just talking about big feet.
Yeah, true.
Bro,
Listen to me. Bigfoot don't hate me because
I
I'm
don't.
attractive.
I mean, if Bigfoot is real, let's say right now.
If he was.
Let's say right now he is. hypothetically, Bigfoot's not a carnivore. He's probably an omnivore like us, but because he's so huge, he probably has a hard time killing anything. You know, he probably can't catch like deer.
He's probably not fast enough.
Yeah, so probably the only things he would kill, like other living beings, would probably be things that come after him.
Like bears.
Bears, cougars, anything that thinks it could probably take him down. Probably just bears. He's probably just eating and fucking bears.
So,
up in them
like,
Smoky Mountain woods.
It's like, listen, Bigfoot, don't hate me because I'm not attractive. So it's like, hey,
it's someone talking to the Bigfoot, the hypothetical Bigfoot.
Because I'm not attractive.
And like, you could think of the Bigfoot as like the government. Don't hate me, Bigfoot, because they have the biggest shoe. They can stomp on you.
I have a family over there. I have a fam just over there in that Shake Shack.
The army could be the Bigfoot, and it could be from the perspective of, if you wrote this on 9/11, he could be hypothetically writing it from the perspective of an Afghani person.
Oh.
Hey there, Bigfoot, don't step on me just because my family's in that Shake Shack.
I have them over there.
I have family who loves me
over there. It ain't easy.
There.
Big feet every which way.
The army everywhere.
I'm hunted. I do no hunting. When's the last time you see me dragging my prey away? Never.
Because it's not from the perspective of like a Taliban member or someone. It's just like, it's someone on
the Sasquatch is elusive. It's like someone who
Well, I'm not saying this is. They're not calling it the Sasquatch. They're calling it Bigfoot.
Oh yeah, that's.
They never
specific.
say Sasquatch. They say, "Hey, Bigfoot."
He's very specific in that.
So
manner.
it's someone talking to someone with the ability to stomp on them, crush them. That's what I get when I hear Bigfoot. I get it's someone being oppressed by someone with a bigger shoe.
Yeah. I feel
you. Know? If we want to talk about it like that, and it's on 9/11, so it could be because we were in there for 20 years fighting. And a lot of innocent people died because we were looking for
Sasquatch. I mean Bigfoot.
No.
Oh wait, no.
We are the Bigfoot. The army is the Bigfoot. Hey, Mr. Bigfoot, don't hate me because I'm ugly.
Because I'm unattractive. Oh, okay, yeah. So he's saying it from the perspective of the people that were
and because I don't look like you, I'm unattractive. Because
and then
I'm not
his response,
I'm an Afghani.
His response is
or an Iraqi or whatever. I'm a regular citizen. Or even farther back, I'm a Vietnamese person. I'm not part of the North Viet Cong, but just because I look Asian, you're gonna kill me.
Wouldn't his response
I got
to
family
that,
who loves me in that Shake Shack over there because it's an impoverished country.
I mean, but if that's the case,
because then he says takeout box, which is supposed to be clever to America. You know, we leave our trash everywhere. It's a Shake Shack, but it's a takeout box. That means it's some trash relic, something from some bigger country with money.
I like that.
Where do you see me? When do you see me take my prey? When do you see me kill somebody?
But isn't that the response to?
I don't.
Wouldn't that?
Let me see how he writes it.
Yeah. That probably has a lot to do with it too.
Yeah, because it's all about, when you look at poetry, it's not just about the words; it's about the flow.
Oh.
I don't hunted. I do no hunting.
Right? So it's like the response is like almost like, oh, where everybody's misunderstood in this situation. Like the Sasquatch is like, look, man, like I'm not hunting. Like when's the last time you've seen me hunted? It's almost like this conversation between the government and like the people. Like, and the Bigfoot is us. And the conversation of him having it with the person is like, hey, like I'm normalized. Look at us over there. We are a normal family, using the terms that the Bigfoot would understand. A Shake Shack, a takeout box, the things that the U.S. government understands, as opposed to like eating falafel and praying and doing all this other stuff. That it has to be relatable. But in response, the Bigfoot is like, you know, my big feet are everywhere, you know. But maybe, again, I don't know if you're reading it different, and maybe it is just the solid continuation of one man's thought towards Bigfoot. Like, it's interesting, right? He's a very interesting dude. I'm glad we got to spend a day doing Vincent D'Onofrio tweets, because I like it. It makes me think. You know what I mean? So, guys, if you have
dragging my prey away,
Never. You never see me drag my prey away. So yeah, don't hate me.
Very fun. I feel like we're in a let's dissect poetry class.
Check out Box Who Loves Me Ranch. It ain't easy big feet every which way hunted. It's not easy. I get it. It's not easy. Your big feet are every which way.
Yeah, he's saying
I'm being hunted.
I'm being hunted.
But I do know hunting.
Yeah.
When's the last time you've seen me dragging my prey away? Never.
Yeah.
It's one-way conversation to
it sounds like
to us.
You guys kill us, but when have you seen us kill you guys back?
Interesting. Hit me with an applause. Yay! Good job, man. I like doing a Vincent D'Onofrio day.
That was chill, man.
Yeah, if you have any Vincent D'Onofrio tweets that you guys want to hear us read, let us know.
You just tweet us and let us know.
Tweet us at Binge on this. That's Binge on this. On tweets, you can DM us on Instagram at bingeonthischannel.com.
Hell yeah.
You can check out our website at bingeonthischannel.com.
Fuck yeah.
You can check Zach Vetterman out at.
Oh, man, you can find me on Instagram at comedy_hazard.
That's it?
I mean,
don't you have a hosting show that's coming up on October 20th?
Yes, that's
right. You have a Halloween show coming up in October.
You know, I'm going to post all that on the Instagram, but that is true. We do this wonderful thing with this group called Meow Magics. We'll be with them on the 20th and the 30th, doing fantastic shows with great bands, which will be fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I could also.
That's all you have?
That's
all he's got.
I have more, but like I don't know how much you want.
What else do you have?
Do you want it all, dog?
What else do you have?
What do you want, dog?
What else do you have?
I have this idea.
No, stop. That's not. That's. All right. So you can find us at bingeonthischannel.com. You can find me at @thereal_Bryan TV. October 20th, we will be back at Echo Park. Or Griffith Park, pardon me.
It's not Echo Park.
It's Griffith
Pecan Grove.
Pecan Grove at Griffith Park.
Zoo Drive.
We're going to have a hot comedy show happening.
Park.
There's going to be some great bands out there on the 20th.
We're going to have some great pans. We'll be frying up.
We also have an October 30th show as well. There's going to be a costume party. The great Jack Kavanaugh is helping build a door for that venue.
Yeah, man.
So it's going to be very cool. So again, shout out to Meow Magic. They're doing a lot of stuff.
Magic Meows.
Magic Meows, Meow Magics, tomato potato.
It's at Magic Meows on Instagram.
There you go. And shout out to Griffin, of course, who is our, fella over there. We work very closely with them, and we appreciate everything he's done for us.
Fantastic photographer.
Wonderful, man. As always, we'd like to thank Will Martinez for allowing us the use of his wonderful studio. Thank you so very much for having us here available to be with you. And, of course, before we go, guys, please make sure that you take the chance to check out the Patreon. Hit me with some filler music, man.
Some filler music.
Some end down music. It's too quiet.
Filler music incoming in 10 seconds.
In 10 seconds.
In 10 seconds because of ads. Because
thank you very much for supporting
the Patrons.
us.
You can help us out
and not have to pay ads.
Hit up the Patreon.
It's very cool, guys. Patreon has a couple tiers on it: $3 tier, $5 tier, $10 tier. It's very, very simple. It's very easy, guys. They're not going to take your information. They're not going to jank anything. You're not going to get crazy charges for dildos. You guys are just going to be supporting us and our ability to maintain the costs of the studio, maintain the equipment, of making sure that everything continues to run smoothly forward. Because we have a bunch of great content that's coming out, guys. Always on the YouTube channel. You can check out MDK Squad Pod, which is our Murder Death podcast, with some of the funniest comedians that we have available. Some young, fresh comedians ready to go, make y'all chuckle. We also have Roll 420s, a wonderful Dungeons and Dragons game.
Old-timey TV.
Olden Times TV, guys, where we get to review a bunch of old-time shit, and it's fucking hilarious. And, of course, Sam of All Trades. You also have the Sacred Circle with Dr. Alex. You have Reading Ronan, of course, with yours truly. And we have so many other great shows that are coming.
More to come, with other fantastic comedians.
Calaresa available as well, guys. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful winter, guys. We will keep you happy, warm during your cold winters.
Warm with laughs.
And make sure that you guys remember to love each other, to stay safe, and to dream the dream of 1,000 dreams.